Hiya, my name's Nick. Welcome back. I'm just going to open a portal. Call in spirit. Our spirit team. Timeless general collective reading. We're calling in messages that spirit wants us to hear today for our greatest good and our highest outcome. So the energies are heavy at the moment. Very heavy. Oh my God, I've been chopping firewood. Excuse the mess. So, breath work. I'm getting breath work. Somebody, needs to do breath work. So I'm going to be doing a cacao reading today and cards. So I have a cup here that I prepared earlier. So we've got a really interesting read here. Again, I never know what's going to come up. So I did pull some cards. I pulled 3 cards before I started, and it's from the Ask the Witch deck. So it's a beautiful deck of cards. So the first card I got was number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is actually one of my personal numbers. So this particular deck, we have the 3 fates. So these are, as you can see, their faces are covered. We don't know what's coming, and it literally is a spin of the wheel. We have good fortune coming, but sometimes we can trip over some of the knots on the spin. This is represented as a spinning wheel in this one. And sometimes we can get caught on the snags or the knots in the thread, but that's okay. It's all about the cycles. And we've got some good fortune coming. This came up in the upright, so we've got some really, really good fortune coming for some of us. The second one was a 9 of Cups. Now this one did come up in the reverse, so I am going to read it in the reverse. So this is a completion of a cycle. So many of us have been doing the karmic, clearing of old cycles, the shadow work, the integration. We've come to the end of a cycle now, and we're just sitting there like, okay, we're just waiting. What's next? Be careful not to go back to old patterns. So when it comes up in the reverse, just be careful while you're sitting waiting for the next bit, because we know we've got some good stuff coming in. Just be careful we don't go back into old patterns just because of the isolation or the solitude that we're sitting in, because we've got some really, really beautiful things coming in. So when it's in reverse, it's just being mindful not to go back to old patterns or old cycles, especially if you've closed them off. This one, oh, okay, I'm getting covered in spirit here. This is the Death card. Now, the reason I'm getting covered in spirit and goosebumps is, in this particular deck, this is Baba Yaga. So really, really strong, powerful energy coming in here. So Baba Yaga, she sits in the forest with her house on chicken legs, and everybody is terrified of her. So many are frightened of the Death card. For me, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. This represents, it's definitely the end of a cycle again, and there's a rebirth. So we're being invited to start new. To start new, you must close off and finalize all those old cycles, because there's massive transformation coming. And I love the fact that the artist's representation of this, she actually puts skulls on her fence with coals in them to light the way and to show who's coming at her and also protect her space. But this is such a beautiful, is a heavy, dark energy, but it's a beautiful energy, very, very powerful. So I just wanted to show those cards. I like working with these cards. Don't be frightened of the perceived death, the perceived dark forces. It's always transformation. It's always about transformation. We must end cycles to start new ones, and we've got to close them off. So somebody is very much in a process of clearing out the old end. So in this cup, I'm just going to get straight on with this one. In this cup, first thing I saw was the bear. So I've got the mama bear energy. This isn't for me. I know bears can be other interpretations, but this one particularly for me is the mama bear energy. So this is the protective ancestral energy coming in, and really, really protective of you. And I'm going to say you specifically, and me. So this one I see represented as a queen. Now, if you can see, she's got the crown on her head. I'm seeing this as the one with the almost polo stick playing croquet. So if you know that one out of the, I think it's Alice in Wonderland, you know, the Queen of Hearts. This one here is also coming through for me as a protective energy. We've got the mama bear, we've got the Queen of Hearts, I think she is, painting the roses red. And look how anyone that's coming at you, because you're in that, you've got your boundaries so strong at the moment, and I'm really feeling this in this collective here, that anything coming towards you is just going to, you know, have the croquet stick and off with their heads, you know, especially with the mama bear energy coming in. The reason I'm getting, now I don't know if you can see this clearly as I can, so in the cup. So this one, I'm getting the balance of a union here. I'm definitely getting a strong soulmate connection, union coming in. Now this one to me is like a queen represented, and she's holding the bouquet and she's got the veil. I'm not saying marriage, I'm saying union. It's represented, but you've got the opposing, the uniting force. I'm going to say not opposing, uniting force. And I'm not going to use masculine, feminine. This can be however you want to read it. Of equal stature. Excuse me. Equal frequency. I'm getting this as a really, like the light pouring in. This is very much protected and previously orchestrated, I'm going to say. This is a divine union coming in, and it's coming in very soon for somebody. Now, the reason we've got the mama bear energy in here is this one down the bottom. I'm getting this as the badger. And this is to be fierce, fearless and bold, because this particular one, this is in the past. It's down the bottom of the cup. It's in the past. And this is, can you see the child's face? This almost looks like the Grinch in there in the cave. So to me, there's past energy that's attempting to sabotage in some way. So just be mindful of that. And I'm getting all these, they're almost like flies buzzing around a pile of shit. Excuse me. Now, if you have a look, so this is the past. Now, oh, okay. So I'm seeing this as like a gondola with a pile of shit on it. Somebody in your past needs to go and do their work in the underground, in the underworld, and really release these energies that they have. Okay, that's somebody in your past. Just be mindful of all the flies buzzing around there. Very much sitting in that pile of shit. Now, nobody likes to sit in that energy, especially when they don't understand it. This is just shadow work for somebody. Now, when they haven't done their shadow work and they don't know how to sit in that and self-reflect, you know, they're going to try and fling it at you. Okay, so just be mindful of that particular one. I don't know why. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to share this. Okay, this morning I had this urge to look up the Salem witch trials, and I had this urge to find what they actually wear, because I've had this particular costume, this of the ones that actually did the trials, I've had the pilgrim type outfit, and I thought I wanted to see the confirmation because I got the visions and I've been having them for about 2 weeks now. And there's certain people that come into your energy and you think spirit will reveal when you've got the take the mask off around you. People's past life energy will expose itself. So there's certain people, I actually see them in a pilgrim, this outfit, this costume from back in a past life at the trials. You know, I know definitely I was burnt at the stake in another life. But the people that maybe were on that connection or that path with you in another life, if they've come back and they're in our energy now, there's always a reason. Spirit actually shows me them standing there in this costume. So I thought, I just went and looked it up this morning. And they've got the big hat and the point. They've got shoes, the white socks and shoes or something. Some of the pictures I found, they've got boots, but the one I particularly see has got the short pantaloon type things below the knee. So just be aware. Connect with your spirit team. And once you sort of master the thing of take your mask off to people, they will show you the connections you've had in a past life. And it's really interesting. Some of them, you can look in someone's eyes and think, I know you. I know you. I don't know why I know you. Trust your instincts and ask spirit to reveal what their connection was in a past life. It may surprise you. Okay, I'm going to get on with something else. So before I get on to reading these cards, maybe I'm not doing them in this read. So I'm going to just pull a couple of animal spirits here. Okay. Open the heart space. What would spirit like to bring? Yeah, I'm still seeing there's one particular person in my energy who I almost want to giggle. You know when you've got that narcissistic predatory energy? And every time I look at this person, I just see that costume. It's so funny. But if we're aware of who they are behind their mask, it shows us their intention. It also shows us what energy they're working in. Because they wouldn't turn up in our presence and be revealed like that if their intentions were pure. Just let's say that. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Okay, so there's your death card confirmed. So time for a deep dive. This is getting really, really clear. Oh, okay, this is an emotional one I'm getting to. Water. So this is getting really, really clear on the manifesting skills. What do you want to manifest? Be really, really clear. We've got the Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. Okay, so we're going to put that with the Wheel of Fortune there. That's card 33 with a 10. So we've got a 33 and a 1. That's significant for somebody with a future path here. I'm not doing past, present, future. This is just energies. So the Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. So something coming in the future is going to really, really allow you to be yourself. And if it doesn't, we have to do the transformation and clear it out of our path. Okay, we've got the Turtle Spirit, 62. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. Okay, again, we're in this contemplation time, this isolation. We've done the work. There's always going to be more and more layers as we go along, but at the moment, this particular one that we've closed out, we've done the work. We're in that isolation now. It's asking you, please do not rush in. If something comes and presents itself to you, please do not rush in. Just sit with it. You've got all the time in the world. You've got all the time in the world. Rather than running in and tripping over those snags in the thread, those threads are there. They don't go away. We're all connected by threads, whether we like it or not. Invisible threads. The people we're meant to meet, the people that are meant to be in our life will come in regardless. So just, yeah, the freedom's going to be yours. Just take it easy and take it slow and really sit with what you want. Do that deep dive. Get really, really, really clear. Okay, in the cup, the cup's off to my side here. In the cup here, I'm getting a fox as well. So just be careful of the one who's still got sly intentions. Oh, look, we're going to come up against them, and the more you step into your power and your frequency rises, you're just like a lighthouse for all the flies around the shit, moths to a flame, you know. So we got to be mindful of all these. You're always going to have to be like Baba Yaga and put your skulls at your fence line. So before they even come anywhere near you, they're lit up like a lantern of you know what their true intentions are. Time capsule. I have the confidence to be myself. Card 11, another personal number. I have the confidence to be myself. Take a breath. I'm getting somebody really needs to do some breath work here, as in, so how do we do the breath work? For me personally, whenever I go into meditation, I know why I'm feeling the need to say this now. Imagine a colour coming in, a lighter colour of some sort, whatever colour you like. Call it in. I use the 369 method, but you can do the 246, the 444, whatever you want. I pull it in for 3. I imagine it swirling all around my body, balancing my chakras, and I hold that for 6, the count of 6, and I put it all the way through my body. And then I exhale in a darker colour to the count of 9. So for me, that's a personal one that I use, not always. But sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit agitated and I really want to get to sleep or go into a deep meditation, as long as the colour you're exhaling and the exhale is a darker colour because it's picked up all the things we don't need, is longer coming out than it is going in. For me, that works. You can do the 444 method if you want. Okay. I have the confidence to be myself. Oh, okay. We've got spirit coming in. Okay, so I'm getting reminded that as I was laying my table out and pulling my cards for the first read, I light my candles, I create this space, create my sacred circle. I picked a couple of herbs from the garden because I wanted the earth element on the table. And this was quite significant for somebody. I don't know who, because I'm reading for people I can't see, but this will be significant for somebody here. And I was guided to pull out some parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. No, so for somebody, and I think this is the spirit that's coming through. So I've got parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. And I was guided to put that in order with some salt crystals in. So for somebody here, that song is significant, and I looked up the lyrics because it wouldn't leave my head, and this is how spirit works. You know, for somebody, okay, here we go. I wish you could see my goosebumps. We have somebody who has passed in the spirit world, and that song is really, really significant for somebody. And I'm getting a female, it was a woman for somebody coming through. And the message is, please keep going, you're on the right path, and your spirit team is really watching over you and looking after you. I had to say that one. I was guided to, yeah. Sometimes I'll pull some lavender or, you know, whatever it is, aloe vera. It doesn't matter. I just like the earth element on the table. But those ones, it's like, no, you ought to pick all 4. Oh, I want that one that just come. No, yeah, I do. Build a fairy house. There is magic everywhere. So this is time for somebody to step up into their magic. Out in nature. Oh, okay. The message there, that's card number 9. So we're in a 9 year and it's the end of a cycle. Yeah, it's the end of a cycle. So we got that confirmation again. It's the end of a cycle. Numbers are very significant. We're at the end of a cycle now. It's time to step into your magic. On that note, building a fairy house, I was just reminded. So my granddaughter We went op shopping, as we do. We love looking through old op shops just for rare and unique things. She's got this little deck of cards, and they're puppy cards. And she said, Nan, would you like to use my cards in one of your readings? And I went, sure, love to, thank you. So I'm just going to pull a couple of these cards. They're just inspirational. I've got two. Okay. Life is love, enjoy it. Isn't that beautiful? Life is love. Such a simple mantra. Life is love. Oh, we have got three. Okay. Be sure you put your feet in the right place and stand firm. Isn't that cute? So I said I would use the cards. If we want the wheel to spin in our favour, these are hidden for a reason. These fates are hidden for a reason. A lot of it is up to us to make those good choices about where we're putting our feet. And once we've decided, then the threads can unravel, but we've got to decide where we want to put our feet, where we want to put our grounding for the good to come in. Oh, what do I always say at the end? Don't forget to have a laugh. Everything is funny if you can laugh at it. I'm getting the word observation here, so it's about standing in observation. What do they say? We're spirit having a human experience. Don't forget to have the human experience and just relax and enjoy the finer little things. And magic is everywhere when you learn to look for it and when you learn to appreciate it, and it's standing in gratitude and observing. Okay, what are we doing now? Okay, my chrysocolla. Support. I'm only pulling one of these cards. I just got told just one. Support. So this may be somebody's grandmother, auntie, the woman that's coming through with the parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. For others, it's literally just your spirit team. Really get to know your spirit team, your guides, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, the universe, who's working with you from beyond the veil. And don't be frightened so much. A lot of people stop their powers coming in because they're frightened of, they might see somebody of the darker looking energy, perceived energy. Sometimes we need those ones that are a little bit more forceful. Whoever it is for you, you're supported. Where's that one? I just got told. No. Okay. We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing any more of those. I want to pull a dragon card. Only because I like working with dragons. Just one of these. Final message. Oracle of the Dragon Fae. Over there. Oh, it was on the bottom of the deck. What's on the bottom of the deck? That way. Very much a divine union coming in for somebody. Protected. Oh, just a quick one because I got somebody tickling my back here. So whoever this spirit is, really like to come up behind and wrap their arms around. And definitely like a grandmotherly figure or an auntie, and like to sing the older songs. Had a good singing voice. You hear the crows? Just one. Thank you. Have we got the listener? Sacred silence. Okay. Oh, she's beautiful. She's like, I'm getting a tribal earth angel here. Are we getting somebody very, very connected to the land? The listener. Okay, so while we're sitting here listening, don't forget to listen to the silence. Oh, okay, so what I'm getting with this one, so see how we're covering the pineal gland here. So this is about spiritual protection, and another little reminder, those voices, the things that we hear when we sit in silence, make sure they are from your highest good, they're not trickster energy. I'm getting asked to remind somebody of that. Listen deeper. Ask, are you here for my highest good? Ask if you're from the light. Give them a password. Give your spirit team a password so that you can say, and don't say it out loud, just give them something, ask them a question, a personal question, and see if they have the answer. When you've got messages coming through, when you're sitting in silence, they work for you. Yes, we work for them too. We work together as a team, but they cannot come into your space unless you give them permission. You must give them consent. So don't be frightened to say, hey, who are you? Are you really who you say you are? And are you here for my highest good? So I've been asking friends to do this because apparently we've been, for those of us that astral travel all over the place, people are seeing us or a form of us, and it may not be the form that we would normally come to them in. And so just ask them. We have impersonators out there. So to spirit, I don't know if I should say this. There's some lurking energies in the spirit realm at the moment who are looking for somebody to land on and work through. How does that sound? Does that make sense to anybody? So when you're listening in these quiet spaces and you're getting your spirit messages, be really clear about who you're working with. Make sure it's sacred. So we've got sacred silence. I don't know if that makes sense. It does to me. Card 21, which is a 3. I'm going to leave that message here because I've got the crows outside calling me and I've got some more messages coming through. So they're really quite insistent at the moment. So I'm going to leave that message here for somebody. If I could sing, I would sing this song for you, but I can't sing well. I can't sing well. Put it that way. I've been told. I know. Just want to cleanse this space. The energies and the frequency at the moment are coming in to test somebody, many. And I'm really getting that, not anxiety, but like a heaviness is not mine. It's like a heaviness. I just, the message I've got messages. Get outside. Get outside. Okay, we've got more coming in. I'll be doing another video in a minute, I think. I just got to go sit outside with the crows. And don't worry if people think you're crazy. It doesn't matter. We do what we do because we can, and it's who we're meant to be. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. I wash my hands, wash the firewood. Yeah, I've been working with coals. Yeah, I've been cleaning out my fireplace and things. Oh, I was also guided to put some sage, what else, and some rosemary and some salt crystals into my fireplace when I lit it this morning. Don't be frightened to use the earth element. Nature has everything we need to cleanse the spaces. Okay. I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to waffle and they're calling me outside. Okay. Yep. Been told to stop. Okay. Much love. I'm going to close this portal. Stay safe. Stay sane. And don't forget to have a laugh along the way. Much love.